That is the problem we have. You wonder why certain doors don't open. Welcome to my channel. This is Toro, and if you're new, just subscribe and like and share. And today we'll be talking to you about what I've entitled, honesty, and what are some of the things that I have learned since I left my home country to be here in America. I just want to talk about it because this is something that is not helping the African people. It's not helping us, and we need to change. We need to change the way we see things. We need to change our minds. We need to renew our minds. What I call honesty. We are not honest in our dealings. We are not honest in doing things. We are not honest in whatever that we do. An African person will say, oh, I can do this, but he or she knows that he or she cannot do it. So this is something that I've been observing, and sometimes some of the things that I call, it's like people are naturally born to be bad. Some of the things that we do, some of the things the way we do things and all that, it's like sometimes I think about it and I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? We need to change the way we see things. We need to change the way we perceive things. We have to change our perspective to move forward as a people. You see, we don't share, we don't come together, we don't share ideas. What I've also learned here is that people who even meet you, they don't even know you from anywhere. They don't know you from Adam. They don't know you from anywhere. But then when they meet you, even in a line, grocery store, in a line, they will start talking to you about a new opportunity, a new job, a new something that they, sometimes they will say, oh, I can give you a number so that you can just call and go and apply. But sometimes I also blame some of our people, because somebody who has been good to you, you pay that person so bad with evil. And then it's also something that we also need to change and so that we can move forward as a people. Some people are naturally born kind of to be bad, but it's never too late. You can change the way you do things so that we all can move forward. And you see, when people in the diaspora, when they tell you that or you call them and you ask them for money and they tell you we don't have money, or you have to believe them. You have to believe them. You have to believe them when they tell you they don't have money, because they have so much that they are dealing with that you have no idea about. We go through a lot. There's so many things that we go through that many people back home have no idea what we go through. Yes, sometimes you read a book by its cover, which is wrong. You see somebody sitting in a nice car and you think the person has money. Yes, the car is expensive, yes, but you think the person has money. But many a times, many 90-something% of the time, what we drive, what we sit in, is not even paid off. It's not paid off. So it's like You're believing in a lie. The houses that we live in, 90-something% of the time is not paid off. And sometimes we assume, oh, they're living in abroad, living in the diaspora, they have money. I can tell you, some people don't even know where the next meal is going to come from, but you have no idea. They're smiling in the pictures. When they take pictures, they smile. They pretend to look good. They pretend to smile so that it will not be seen. But deep down, people are dying because they don't even know where the next rent money is going to come from. I've been in a position where I was given an what do you call it? Eviction notice. Before, it was so serious, it was tough. But I was still smiling. I was still taking pictures. And so when you call somebody, and sometimes they will call you and say, I'm trying to start this and I need about, someone was telling me a story about somebody called her and said, oh, I'm starting a business and I need $10,000. Can you send it to me? And she said, I don't even have $500. And the person got mad. You've lived in America, you don't have $500? You've lived in America for 5 years, 10 years, you don't have $500 in your account. I met a guy who said to me 2 days ago, he's from Ghana, he said to me, we were talking, he said, I moved from New York to Virginia. I've been here for 3 years. I only have $200 in my account. And I believed him. He said, I only have $200 in my account. I only have 200 to my name. So we work and we pay bills, and at the end of the day, that's it. We are left with nothing. Somebody may be looking good doesn't mean that that person has money. Looking good has nothing to do with your pocket. Looking good has nothing to do with your bank account. There are people who dress so nice and they don't have anything. And sometimes when we tell you these stories, you have to believe them. You know, I know somebody, whenever I send him somewhere, I give him money for transportation and I give him extra for himself. And it's been going on for some time, but this guy has never even one day to even say thank you. I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe it's because he's doing it for me, by me sending him to take care of a few things for me. Maybe that's what he's thinking, or maybe he's not trained enough to say thank you. Thank you will not kill you. But you know that thank you can open doors for you, can open opportunities for you by saying thank you to just a simple thing. But let me just keep going. We are not honest. We are not faithful. We are not thankful. We don't appreciate anything. That is why we are stuck. That is why we are still where we are. Somebody refers you to his job and gives you that opportunity to work. You go behind him, you destroy him, and then he loses his job at the end of the day. So how can he bring another person? Such a person will not bring any person from his country to his job. Why? Because he was paid with evil. We need to change. We need to change. Because until we change, we are not going anywhere. Trust me, we need to change. We need to change. Because otherwise, we will not be moving forward. Some of us have been here for so long, and still can't even show $200, $300, $500. And so when they tell you, don't try to look down upon them, thinking that, oh, they have money, they don't want to give, they don't want to help. And I'm here to tell you that it is not your responsibility to even go back home or try to fix your family house. No, it's not your responsibility, because at the end of the day, it's a family house. It's not your house. It's a collective thing. It's not just you being here that they have to milk you. You've become like a milking cow where people want to suck your breast for the milk and drain you. You also need to keep some for yourself. You are not they didn't bring you here, or it's like you have to pay them or you have to do things for them. Or no. Your responsibility is to take care of yourself first. Some also people back home, they put so much pressure on other people, but you don't know what they go through here. That you need to do this, you need to build for us, you need to do this, you need to build a house for us. You know, the guy is struggling here, struggling to even live. You have no idea. When they call you and they tell you, you still don't believe. I'm telling you, believe people when they speak to you, when they tell you, especially people living in diaspora, when they tell you that we are struggling. Believe them. Believe them. Because it's not fairy tales. It's not like they're telling you some kind of stories. They're speaking the thing, telling you the truth. All our cars, what you see us driving in and all that, is not paid off. First of all, get that in your small head. It's not paid off. Our houses are not paid off. Some of you have houses back home that you built from the scratch. You owe nobody any money, but you still want to milk somebody who lives abroad. You lie, you say things that are not true, you know it. You do things, you try to put zeros on figures. If it's $100, why can't you tell the person it's $100? But then you want to add another zero to make it 1,000. You will pay for it at the end of the day. Trust me. It's $100. Tell the person it's $100. If it's $200, tell the person it's $200, but not $2,000. And that is the problem we have. You wonder why certain doors don't open. Certain doors don't open for you, and you wonder why. You wonder why those doors don't open. It's because you are not being honest. You are not honest with the simple things that people even ask you to do. You are not. And so it's about time we change the way we see things, the way we do things, so that we can move forward. You lie so much about things. You tell them, oh, it's I talked to the guy and he said, oh, it's $2,000. But you know, and you know that it's $200. This is the kind of problem I have with people. And also learn how to say thank you when we send you money. Learn how to say thank you. Learn how to appreciate the little things that we've been doing for you. And I know that it will go a long way. We'll move forward rapidly and quickly and fast enough to get to our destinations together, so we can work our future and work our lives. So this is what I want to share with you today. And like, share, and I'll be bringing you more more videos. Also, I'll be talking about some of the bills that we pay. I'll go step by step so that you know that we are not just living here for free. Money don't grow on trees. You can't just go to the White House, the seat of government, and get money. You know, you have to work for it. You have to earn it. You can't just get up and go to the White House and get money. And so we work hard for money. For the dollar, you have to work hard. And life has never been easy. We all know that. And there's one thing I also would like to say, which we can change the way we behave. We talk about jealousy, hatred, and all that for our fellow human beings and our friends. I think that would also help. Let me tell you a story about what happened a few years ago. This attitude of us must stop. As black people, as Africans, we must change our attitudes. Somebody reported someone to immigration service simply because he was, maybe jealous. And the other guy was doing very well. They didn't have all his things in place. He was working hard, bought a nice house, living in with his family, wife and children. Somebody reported him to the immigration service saying that, oh, he doesn't have papers, and he's living in a house. He bought a house, and at the end of it all, the person was deported. And sometimes you think you are doing worse to the person. Don't know, you are rather helping the person to move closer to his or her destination. And then this guy went back home, living good, life is good, and you are still here struggling and working to pay your bills. He was able to build a house and did what he was supposed to do, and now he's living his life. To the point that even pastors, reporting other people to immigration about them having church and not having whatever they need and the things in place. And this is something that we must stop. It's not helping us. We must do away with jealousy, hatred, to the point that you become so jealous to the point that you wish that somebody was dead. That is something that God doesn't tolerate. We need to put a stop to that. Let us connect each other, connect ourselves, build strong community for our children. Let us become examples to our children. And then I think that would help. So this is an advice I just want to give you, so that we all can make a change. We all can make a change. So that we all can make a change. We need to change our attitudes and make a change. Because time is running out. All of us are growing. They're not getting younger anymore. It's time for you to make that change. And that change is now. Let's change our attitudes. Let us stop being bad. It's like some of us are naturally born to do good, to do bad, and some are also naturally born to do good. But I think it's better for you to switch and cross the road from being bad to the road of being good. And I think that will help all of us as Africans, as a people, so that we can move forward. One of the things that is killing us is jealousy, hatred. Let's do away with that. And if we can uproot it and deal with this situation by the roots, take it out, let's destroy it, I think we'll move forward. I'm not saying completely we can do away with that, but at least we'll reach somewhere. Sometimes we wonder why things are not going on well for other people. And many a times, the root cause of it is because of our attitudes and what we perceive in us, the way we look at things with that evil eye, the way some people want to even destroy other people behind their back. Gossip is killing us. Many a times, 90-something% of the things that people say or gossip about is not true. Gossip simply means bearing false witness, saying things against a brother or a sister that you know is not true. It's time for us to change. And if we can change, we'll move forward. So this is what I'll say for now. But thank you for joining me today. My channel, just me, just Toro. Toro is my name. Keep subscribing and let's build this community together. And thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.